You probably know the feeling. Sweaty, fast breathing, quick heart rate. That's a cortisol spike. It feels awful, and its imbalance is the cause of your anxiety. Rebalance Health's 3-part anxiety system helps address it at the root. Rebalance Health lozenges are natural and designed for optimal absorption, providing 24-hour relief. Live life fully without feeling like you're fighting for it. Get 50% off your first month with code CALM23 at rebalancehealth.com.
Ow! The green button. No chairs tonight, apparently. I don't know, man. Should have told me. And we're live. Welcome to Strikeout Beer After Dark with your pals Alan and Rapid Dave. I'm Alan.
Rapid Dave. What's up, man?
Well, so what's up with you starting the show without telling me you started it?
I told you I started it.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You told me you started it.
Don't be a weirdo. It's all right, though.
Ago.
Yeah, you don't have to share it. Don't share it. No one cares. No one's here. Okay.
I mean,
what's up, everybody? How we doing?
I'll share.
So, late night, we're having some community nada, non-alcoholic craft brew, right? Even though someone told me, like, hey, you know what? You know what you shouldn't do? Don't support, like, Dry January because, you know.
You want a local brewery hate Dry January.
Yeah.
But this is a zero NA beer from a local brewery.
Yeah. Fucking
so
guy.
There's that.
Like, what
so
a
we
twat.
have that going for us.
What a twat nugget. Anyways. Snowman! What's up, buddy?
Snowman in the house?
I gotta get rid of this. Hold on. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Hold on. I haven't entered the chat yet. To see what's going on. But
yeah, we're having
Snowman's in the house,
which is actually really good. This is a fun bit. Oh,
it won a gold medal.
Oh,
what?
Are you really?
What I miss?
Geez, buddy. Yeah,
dude, that's awesome.
Yeah. Congratulations. Cheers to that. Jesus, man. Oh, God.
Crack open a beer and cheers you.
Yeah.
Like,
man.
That is.
I'm telling you, this shit, everybody like talks about, like all of a sudden, when we talk about Lizzie and things like that, it's like,
cheers to you, Snow. Hey, this one's for you, Snowman.
Yeah, people come out and talk about it. It's like, oh, my God. It affects everybody, right? It affects everyone. And so, yeah, man, congratulations. I'm glad to hear it. That's all. Lizzie redeemed cheers, take a drink. Yeah, so Lizzie's in the house. Yeah, so
okay.
she's about
pour
to.
Your beer so we can take a drink.
She's about to be like, survivors together, or whatever they call it.
Got the news this morning, been dancing and celebrating all day, dude.
Yeah,
that's
good for you,
awesome,
pal.
Man.
Yeah, good for you.
Hey, a little dance going on for you.
I'm telling you. Yeah, it's a little high, but
cheers for you.
It is. Yeah, cheers to the cancer survivors. Yeah, here comes Lizzie, VIP announced. GG's. I'm telling you.
That's awesome, Snowman. That's great news, brother.
Kick that cancer's ass.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, see, Lizzie, she gets wound up, buddy.
Yeah.
Wait, is this yours? No,
mine's empty.
Yeah. There we go.
I poured it all.
Just want to keep drinking.
Stop trying to steal my
I just want to keep drinking. So if you're part of the Patreon, patreon.com/strikeout beer.
2-year fight is now over.
We did 2 shows, or two videos for you. We settled the counts.
A beer review and a crack and chug.
Yeah, so we did a beer review and a crack and chug. But yeah, 2 years fight is over now. Oh my God! Cheers!
Cheers to Lizzie from Snowman, fellow survivor.
It's been like 2. Yeah, I guess it has been 2 years with Lizzie, right? Man,
no way. Has it been?
Yeah.
Warrior cancer. Congratulations!
I was sitting there talking to Tim. I was like, we were on the couch, enjoying the show and whatnot, and he goes, you look great too. Like, man, I was like, well, I've just been hanging around, dealing with her, and she goes, and we had a quick conversation. And it was about like I had a buddy of mine that worked at our place that we work at.
He's
a higher up or whatever that we met day one, and we've clicked day one. We've always been close and whatnot. And when we came back to the office, he goes, "How you been?" I go, just okay, because that's what you get from me, right? Just okay. We're doing all right. We're hanging in there. And he goes, "Well, I've just been." I was like, "How about you, bud?" But he'll tell me, and he was going through the exact same thing I was going through. This whole time, his wife had breast cancer, and so they were going through the same damn thing. He goes, man, was it not exhausting? I go, it was exhausting. I was like, they don't, hey, look, it's easier on us to just do the stuff that we do. It's harder on them because all the shit they got to go through. But I was like, it's like, they
but
think
it's not easy on you guys either way, right?
They think about this and like,
it's definitely a lot easier for you guys than for your spouses, right?
Yeah.
But it's still hard on you guys. Like, don't discount what you guys have gone through.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I told him. I said, and that's what the thing we was talking about. Like, God, man, are you worried? I go, dude, I've been exhausted for like, 2 years.
Right.
I was like, and then we're just having a little chat or whatever. And I was like, but everything, as long as everything's okay.
Yeah.
You're willing to pay that price. You're willing to sign that check, right? So
you would do it 1,000 times over with the results you had, right?
So congratulations, Snowman. Like,
Snowman,
seriously.
we stayed in the fight, and now we won the fight. Yeah,
there you go. There you go. Yeah, cheers to you. I can't cheers you enough, but can't cheers you enough. Yeah. Inappropriate wife in the house. What up? How we doing? Well, yeah, I just, you talk to people who've experienced it on one side or another, and they come in, and it's like, geez, it's so exhausting. Exhausting.
It's been crazy, like, over the last, like, since Lizzie started going through it. It seems like every time I turn around, somebody that I
go,
know.
Liz send me a picture. I don't know what she sent me pictures of, but it's
her
and Kyle Shanahan.
Oh, yeah. When's Kyle coming on the show, Lizzie? Did you book it? But, like, ever since, like, with, like, Lizzie, it just seems like every time I turn around, somebody I know has it. Or, like, our buddy Aaron.
Yeah.
That we played guy that I brought on as a sub.
Yeah.
Him and his wife. Their oldest daughter has been going through it.
Yeah.
Been going through cancer and battling it and all that.
It's crazy, right? Like, I mean, Jesus. I mean, we stayed up a long time, even doing it for, I can't remember. I hate that I don't know her name. All the money we raised for her, Crystal. Yeah. Everything we did for her and everything, and unfortunately, she passed, but we did everything we could. We were raising money. We were doing this, trying to keep her in the fight. Just doing what we can as like just piss ants.
We raised money. I raised probably like $200 doing belly flops. We raised probably about $100 for you to rub my belly down with
that night.
Baby oil.
I thought we hit $1,000 that night. You know what I mean? It was
I'm just talking about just the money that I did for belly flops.
That night. That night was crazy. That night was crazy. You know what I mean?
Please send a shout out and cheers to my beautiful wife Jody. She's the reason I'm here. She got me to the hospital 2 years ago after my daughter called 911.
There you go.
Alicia. Alicia.
I don't know why you said that. I was like, that doesn't sound right.
Man.
It sounds weird.
What did I say?
Not Alicia.
Yeah. Crystal is my friend that I knew Alicia through.
So big shout out to Jody.
Yeah.
Doing everything you can. Yeah, it's such a tough fight, to be honest with you.
Being the one who's not battling it, but being there for your spouse is huge.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And going through all that bullshit and everything like that. I mean, both sides they're listen. Both sides are terrible. Anybody hates to be a part of this. It's a tough road. It's a super tough road. But you keep going and you fight on. You go as hard as you can, and luckily whoever you pray to, you come out the other side.
Yeah.
So it's been a long couple of years.
If I may announce, I'm going to put a GoFundMe out tomorrow. You need help in getting us moved. Yeah.
You do what you want to do. And if you pass that GoFundMe account on to us, the link, we'll surely pass it. Yeah. We've never shied away from it. That was the thing with Alicia. We would be outside at the bar doing we're doing. Alan did belly flops.
I probably did 10 to 15 belly flops that night.
Like, hey, do belly flops.
Every time I turned around, someone was like, another 10 for a belly flop. Okay.
We did a late night type kind of telethon thing,
late night,
and we were just sitting there, we're drinking, we're talking, we're having fun, but it was most about like raising money for Alicia.
That was all it was.
And it was like, hey, like I said, like you said, it's like I was rubbing your belly down with baby oil. While
Ray was on the phone, singing the Chicago Bears fight song.
Yeah, and you had to sing it too.
Yeah,
so you're singing it with him. I'm hosing you down with baby oil for like $100. You know what I mean? That's like we were just
that didn't go to us. It went directly to
of course
her GoFundMe, right? Because like when we do that stuff, we don't want the money to come to us.
Yeah.
to funnel it to there, we wanted to go straight to the charity.
Yeah.
So we would share the charity out and stuff like
Cheers,
that.
Brews and Games as well. Yeah, I mean, we've done that. I don't know how many times before. How many charities we've done things for, especially like locally here. Now we don't go. Most of our charities and things like that, we don't go outside. We keep it local. But I'm not opposed to it, to be honest with you. And we talked about, all the times that we've raised money for here locally for Metrocrest or the North Texas Food Bank.
Veggies for Virgins?
Well, that's not what it's called, but yeah, the Oak Cliff Veggie Project.
Yeah.
Things like that. We've raised a ton of money for all this shit. And I'll be honest with you, it's rewarding.
We did a bunch of money for the Rutledge Foundation.
Yep.
Which focuses on childhood cancer and things like that. And
we teamed up with a local brewery over in North Richland Hills, a Brutal Beer Works, and we had our own beer. They had their Rutledge Foundation logo right there on the can. Man, that was crazy. I still have them. I went there that night and just happened to grab the last couple ones, and we floated the keg.
I was gonna go the next day and grab some, and
you gotta be quicker.
To find out
that
you took them all. And
but yeah,
not only that, but it was like you were at a brewery that was like 2 minutes away from my house, and you didn't even tell me you were there. But whatever,
But yeah, we're big charities, and now we haven't had anything for like 2023 pop up yet, but we are looking for people. We're looking for certain things that we want to raise money for.
I want to do something where we raise some money for something, and I'm just gonna. If we do, let's figure out a charity. We raise $1,000 to the charity, okay?
Okay.
And I'll shave my beard.
Oh, I get it. My beard costs money.
1,000
in sections. No, I need money for here, here, up here, because I want to see. I'm going to take pictures as I go along, right? So if I get the little mutton chops going, I get rid of this, But if I get rid of the chops, and I gotta have the stash and shit like that. But I'm down to do it. But we'll figure out something for that. But Snowman, as soon as that link is available, if you produce it. Just send it to us
we'll
via you know who we are. So send a message to either on
not only will we share it out, but here in the next few weeks, Snowman, we need you on the show.
Yeah.
We've been talking about it for a while,
a long time. Yeah,
we've been talking for a long time, and we could just talk whatever, right?
He's coming at the right time, right?
But
he's got us feeling right, and we're
always feeling right.
Just get you, get you right.
You
there,
told
right?
us you're in remission and stuff like that,
yeah.
and that, dude, that has made my whole night.
Right.
And we didn't even know you were battling it, right? Because he's kind of kept it on the down low, right?
Yeah.
But he's like, you know what? I'm ready to share now. I've been battling this. I'm in full remission.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
I'm telling you, it's awesome.
And anytime I talk to someone who's battled it and is in full remission, yes. Yeah. And even every time I talk to someone who's going through and battling it, I'm doing whatever I can to try and help them. Like with Alicia,
I mean, how
as
much
soon as I found out
that?
with her, right?
Yeah.
This was when Francis was part of the show.
Yeah.
I messaged you and Francis, said, "Hey, I want us to do something for this."
Yeah.
And both of you guys were like, "Yeah, we're in." There was no.
That's what I'm saying. How much would we raise for her? You know what I mean? It's stuff like that. And it's
we raised a good amount,
and
on
it's
that one.
she didn't make it out the other side and whatnot, so it went towards everything else. But I thought it was great. I really did. I think it's we sit here and drink beer every week and just talk about our lives and just talk about what we're going through, and nothing we're really going through. Really, yeah, we have a tough battle every so often, but it's not nothing crazy. But when we can mix in something that actually matters, actually counts, and stuff like that, and I love it. I love how much the people come out of the wood, the people that don't react. They're the people that don't they don't chat during the show, because I know it's.
There's some people that just join and watch the show.
They just watch, but I love it when they get involved. I love it when all of a sudden we can make money for charities and things like that, and we've been doing it for 4 years now, if not more. The podcast's been around for 5, but the podcast's been around for 5, but we're
not 5 yet. Maybe we'll be 5 years.
Well, what I'm saying is, we started raising once we realized that we actually had a following and whatnot. We decided oh shit, we can actually raise money for people. That's when it really hit us. So
I think we started a lot of it with the when the pandemic started. when the pandemic started, we started doing a lot for charities and raising money and things like that. And that's kind of when we...
Want a holiday gift your employees or clients will actually love? Send them gourmet peanuts from Hubbard Peanut Company. Hub's Peanuts is a family-owned company that's been making high-quality, delicious peanuts and sending them to every corner of the globe since 1954. Order some of Hub's plain, salted, or chocolate-covered peanuts in a special gift tin for the perfect gift for your friends, employees, clients, or even yourself. Visit hubspeanuts.com. That's HUBS peanuts.com.
We've had a lot of fun with that.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I know you've done a lot of stuff.
It's fun. It's fun for us.
For us. But you've also you've gone above and beyond. You've done a lot of stuff with like Rapid Dave streams, with your streams and things like that. And like you'll have whole streams where like anything that's donated to me during the stream is going to this charity. But not even just that. It's just to be like, hey, it's like a Tuesday, and you're like, hey guys, I just feel like donating money to a charity.
Yeah.
Tell me your charity and your link, and I will donate money to it.
When you wake up and you're feeling it, it's just one of those things. All right, what do we got?
I have to do the Cash App and the GoFundMe, as I've been declared disabled, and I want to help my family so badly. It's kept me down, but determined being unable to work. Yeah. When you get it all set up, let us know.
Yeah. We're just asking for the link.
Yeah.
I mean,
and
whenever the link pops up or whatever. Obviously you're not new around here. We've seen you. You've been around for a long time.
You've been around for a long time, and you haven't been. We've had some people that like every time they come in, it's just like, woe was me. My life is hard. I'm going through this, and this. You come in and
bring the energy.
You bring the energy, and you've actively tried to be part of the community without bringing up, I'm going through this, and this every time. This is the first time you mentioned it.
Yeah.
And you mentioned it when you're in remission. So, yeah. Anything we can do to help you out, we will support it and share it. And
yeah. If we get somebody they donate, that's great. Whatever. If we don't, it's still the same. It's fine still. Like we try what we can try, and we can do what we can do. But yeah, I appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being part of this community.
These slow motion slaps.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
I just watched. I'm like, ugh. And they got the Dana White cam on all of them. Like they pull him up like a little picture-in-picture type action, and it's just him just going, oh
God, Jesus, yeah, no problems at all, no problem at all. I mean, it's just what we do. So big cheers to the Game of Brews. I got Game of Brews not showing up in the what's it called. I'll be on the lookout for those links. I appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot.
Yeah,
I do it. You already read all that, yeah. And so it's like we're behind. We're behind. Like, dude, Twitch is so much faster. Like, I don't want to disparage YouTube because I like YouTube, but
I like YouTube.
Twitch is like
do you know how to
so
post
much
videos on Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So does every 97-year-old. I was behind like 80, 97-year-old people on my trip this weekend.
Oh God!
One couldn't even walk straight.
Motion.
One couldn't even walk straight.
Right there.
Oh God!
Just look at the.
I hit him in the ear. He's not slapping him in the face. He's hitting him in the ear.
Oh, I went to the decision.
Yeah, because he hit him in the effing ear. He didn't hit him in the face.
But the one before that, like where that dude slapped the dude that lost.
Yeah.
The slow motion was like, oh man.
Mm-hmm. Like over on one side, like it doesn't show Games with Brews show or whatever, but the other one shows Snowman. Not, so, but
shows it,
but yeah, no, we had a couple good. I'll tell you what, we had a mid-show chug like we always do, right?
Yep.
We use the Kraken though, so you have to go check it out.
Kraken.
Have to check it out, and if you're interested in the Kraken, our guy Beers with Tiki. Yeah, yep. we did a shout out for his code on there.
Maybe, but if not, just look him up.
But then we did the other one. We're just chilling on the couch. You got to go check it out because one, Lizzie walks right in front of the camera and bends over in front of the camera.
Yeah.
And then Alan asks about what's your favorite chips. So go over there, watch that video. It'll be available
be on the Patreon.
It'll be available if not Thursday, possibly Friday.
If you're not part of the Patreon, you get in for $3.
Yeah, you're just buying us a beer. That's all you're doing.
$3 a month.
Yeah,
you're buying one of us a beer.
That's it.
That's it. Not even both. It takes 2 months for us both to get a beer.
Oh man.
Actually, probably 3 months for us both to get a beer.
I would say so. But we're here for the fun. We're here to have a good time.
Unless you go to Applebee's for $1.50 beers.
Oh, my God. We got trashed. We were doing a show. We were out at Pastime Comics. We did a show out there. Like, it was awkward. It just kind of let it go. We let it evolve.
It took a minute for it to evolve.
Yeah,
when it evolved at its peak, it was good.
It was okay.
It took a while, right?
Yeah, it was just okay.
But then when we were done, we went to you and Lizzie went to Applebee's and half price appetizers and $1.50 PBRs. It's a good time.
Let's just keep them coming, man. I go, wait, hold on. That's my tab? Hold on. I'm not. I'll cash out now, but I'm hanging out for that.
We were there for like 2 hours, and we get a tab, and it was like $10. We're like, that's it? Let me cash out, and let's just get another round.
We're just gonna keep going. We're just gonna keep going, man. Yeah. I think a lot's gonna happen like that this weekend as well. Nothing invigorates you like being out of town, how much you love your home, say you love being back home and things like that. And I just want to go out. I just want to have a beer and I just want to have fun. I'm telling you.
Me and the missus, we're heading up to Oklahoma to a casino this weekend. And part of that is it will either be Saturday or Sunday. I'm going to go visit my brewery of the month because I'm going to visit a new brewery every month.
Okay.
And either Saturday or Sunday, I'm going to visit a brewery I've never been to. And I actually, because with January, my brewery of the month, I wasn't able to drink while I was there because it was dry January.
You didn't go to Community?
No.
Because Community has nada.
You still got me with Alan to go to a brewery? Yeah, no. Hey. Let's
Alan hasn't asked me to go to a brewery in like 4 years.
That's a
and
lie.
He asked you to go last week.
That's
and he goes, you just let me know when you want to go to a brewery, man.
Headhunting, yo, what's up, my dudes?
Yo!
Oh! I got your stuff coming out this next week.
What's up, bud?
I ain't sending it out yet, but it's coming. No, I've invited you over the last year.
You haven't?
Yes, I have.
To where? What brewery?
Brutal or False Idol.
Why? We've been there a billion times. You haven't invited me over there.
I was meeting up with Rumley.
Yeah.
And I told him I'm going to go meet up with Rumley.
You didn't say that because I would have went.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
God.
I'm telling you didn't.
Okay, so I'm just going to start.
Vegas is all right. Vegas is Vegas. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Because if you were hanging out with Rumley would have already hit me up, and you didn't hit me up, and Rumley didn't hit me up, so I know that's false. Oh, yeah. No, like, hey, you're like, Bruce with games farts out of like, oh, I'm thinking about hitting up some random brewery. You're like, just let me know, man. I'll go as soon as you want to go, man. I'm in. Like, man, how about that awful holding call? Oh my God! Don't say that because that's apparently that apparently didn't happen, according to some people.
I mean, when the guy who held the guy was like, "Yeah, no, I held him."
It's a terrible call. Such a terrible call. It cost me and other people and whoever just an undisclosed amount of money.
And then you
I
have
wasn't happy.
And then you have all these people who are like, whoa. You call that in the first or the second quarter, but you don't call that in the last 2 minutes of the game. Why not?
Ugh. This is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I kind of love it.
You like that? Oh, I don't want to be slammed.
It
was a catchable ball, but fine. But the shit was so overthrown. Yeah, no, it was terrible. 169 days until the next kickoff. That's the problem. That's the problem.
No. Here's the thing: a holding call has nothing to do with it being catchable or not.
Yes, it does.
No, pass interference does.
Pass interference does, but holding doesn't.
But holding doesn't. If you hold the guy,
and the ref knew that.
Yeah. That's different.
Did I get a picture of this already?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, a bunch of drink local shit. Man.
Like a silver or gold medal.
You like that? That's awesome.
But no, I mean he held them.
I like how things are called. When I saw the introduction to the referees, I was like, "Oh, here we go!" And I thought it was going to be a great officiated game. I thought it was going to be phenomenal. Yeah. So yeah,
I thought it was one of the better Super Bowls we've had in a while. And like we told you last week, hammer the over.
Who's we?
Me and you.
Oh, yeah, I went over.
You take the over.
Yeah, of course I went over.
Mahomes and the refs can suck it. Hey, how about this? Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs went out there and scored on every drive in the second half. The Eagles didn't. How about that?
Is that correlation to any penalties that were given?
Nope, not all of them.
No, I'm just asking.
There was one drive where there was a penalty called.
There was only one in the second half?
The one that...
There was only one in the second half?
That wasn't the only penalty, but one that...
I'm confused. I mean, I'm going to have... Now you make me have to go back and look.
Okay. Well, you don't want to play this card. That's
I don't know what's going on. I was trash.
I was... You know what?
You were stone cold sober with 18 pizza rolls in your hand, in your pocket?
I actually ate 0 pizza rolls at the Super Bowl.
Oh, my God. Why'd you even do a Super Bowl thing then?
I had a bunch of nachos, though.
Yeah?
Big fan of nachos that night.
Yeah, I bet you were.
I ate way too many nachos. But no, I had a mixed 12-pack from Revolver Brewing.
Oh, it's good. It's a good one.
But it wasn't a 12-pack that went together. So it was Blood and Honey, Over Yonder, 817, and 2 Seconds Out, I think.
Okay.
And like the 4 together wasn't a great combination.
I bet it wasn't. That doesn't sound right.
After I had the 4, I was like, ugh. And I had a couple others. Like I went the lower ABV. I think I went with the Over Yonder and the Blood and Honey for the last 2.
Yeah.
Had 6. But like when I was done, I was just like, ugh.
I know the problem here. What you should have done.
Like you have like some 6-packs or mixed 12-packs, right?
Okay.
And the 4 or 5 beers or however many different beers are in it, they all go great together.
Yeah.
But this was not one of them. Like,
what I was going to say is what you should have done. Should have tried 47 Mick Ultras. 47. And then as you're drinking those 47, people talk about, like, I thought you were going to bring some craft beer action. I go, well, not for longevity. I'm not here for that. I go, but let's go whiskey. I go, what whiskey you got there? They had 4 different kinds. Mm-hmm. I go, all right.
So first of all, you didn't drink 47 Mick Ultras in one night.
How many buckets? I had 3 or 4 buckets. I had 4 buckets.
Okay.
And then I had a massage.
That's not 47.
Then I got me a massage.
Okay, first of all, you did not get a massage.
I did. I actually did.
You did not.
I shoot off the first 3 women, and I said, I don't want to be. I was like, listen, ladies, I just don't like being touched.
You don't. That's what I'm saying. You don't like to be touched.
Yeah. But
you did not have a massage.
I told the third one. Then I go, listen, I just don't like to be touched. No big deal. Blah blah blah. I go, but after I have enough beers, I'll probably say yes. Well, I hit like 37, and that was the number.
You did not have 37 beers.
They're Mick Ultras. They're light.
I don't care.
They're super light.
You had 7.
Oh no.
Maybe.
Oh no.
Maybe.
Oh no. I was quite into the double digits. And then I did get a massage. So she came by and massaged me. And she had she could rip a phone book in half. She could actually I'm like, she's sitting there going, so I had, Lizzie got the one before me, right? And so we're sitting at this party. So Lizzie gets
so many things that I can't say right now.
Lizzie went,
there's going to be conversations that will be had after the podcast between me and you.
So Lizzie got the massage first. They're like, they're just sitting there, they're kind of, but they got.
I could see her having a massage.
Yeah.
But you?
But after all the beers and the whiskey and, everything else, she's like, oh, okay, I'm done. And she goes, you want one? I go, I guess I'm ready. Sure. So she gives me one, and she's just going to town on me. It was probably like 15 minutes.
It's way too long.
If not 20. She hit everything. And, I was like, God. And she's pulling my shoulder. This shoulder sucks because I got the broken collarbone or whatever. She's pulling everything back. She's putting her fucking elbow into my back. And so I go through all this. I'm like, this hurts. It hurts. And I'm uncomfortable, but I'm fighting through it because like when she's like actually working like my neck and my shoulders over, it feels really good. I'm like, holy shit. Like, cause like I said, I've had a shitload of beer, but I've been chugging Fiji waters like it's crazy. Like every time they bring over like a couple like rounds of beer, give me another water. And I just chug it real quick. Chug it. So I did get a massage during the fucking Super Bowl, you prick.
Why am I a prick?
Because you didn't think I did. Wait, what, am I going to lie to you about getting a massage?
No, there's other stipulations added onto this massage that me and you will talk about after the show.
All right.
Because if you did have one,
yeah,
We'll talk later. That's all I
fine.
gotta say.
That's fine. That's fine.
We'll talk after the show.
I'm fine with that. I finally,
just me and you.
but I did
Just me
finally
and you.
get one.
But yeah,
and it was
no.
towards the end, I was like, fuck, I was beat up. Like,
But,
she went to town on me.
Yeah.
Is that it? Are we done?
No,
I hit the button.
I mean, talked about what today is.
Oh, okay. All right, let's go.
Today is.
Zenni believes everyone deserves access to high-quality, affordable eyewear. That's why they offer thousands of stylish prescription glasses for adults and kids starting at just $6.95. At Zenni, you get the same high-quality frame and lens options that you'd get from an optician for 1/10 of the price, including blue light glasses, progressives, prescription sunglasses, and more. The best part? You can try on any frame from the comfort of your couch with their 3D virtual try-on. Stop overpaying for eyewear and check out Zenni.com. That's Zenni.com.
Did you miss your deadline to renew your Medicaid coverage? You can still send your completed annual review form to Healthy Connections Medicaid. You may be assigned to another health plan, but you can ask to come back to First Choice within 60 days of renewed Medicaid eligibility. It's your family. It's your choice. First Choice is the right choice. Renew and choose us. Visit selecthealthofsc.com/renew to learn more.
Annoy Squidward Day.
I don't understand what that means.
Just
So it's SpongeBob Day?
just ways to annoy Squidward.
Okay.
There's other, like, it's Canada's Agricultural Day.
Okay, that's fine.
International Engelman Day.
What's Engelman?
It's a syndrome that people have.
Oh, I didn't know if you put people in the angler.
International Childhood Cancer Day.
Oh, jeez. Bring it on down.
Lantern Festival.
I like lanterns. Yeah.
Love Reset Day.
What does that mean?
You're invited on a journey of love that needs to start from within.
Totally in.
National. And here's one that
I don't know why you're stuttering all of a sudden. It's like
here's one
it's
that
anus,
we
anus
kinda
day or
talked
something
about.
like that.
No, National Black Girl Magic Day.
Oh, that's interesting. What does that mean?
It says this day hopes to bring change and create equal future for every black woman, which I'm all about. But I hear National Black Girl Magic Day. I kind of hoped it had something to do with supporting black females that were into magic.
Is that not it?
Nope.
Are you kidding me? Why they name it that then?
I don't know. National Flag of Canada Day.
Yeah, fuck Canada.
National Gumdrop Day. How do you feel about gumdrops?
I like gumdrops, but not great. They're just okay. They're a subpar. The gumdrops?
Yeah.
No, you don't love gumdrops.
Yes, I do.
You have them whenever they're around, and
I'm gonna go buy some gumdrops tomorrow and eat them. How's that sound?
record it or take a picture of it and let me know.
I will. I'll record a video on Patreon.
Yeah.
Or you know what? No, I'll do a TikTok video.
Yeah.
Me eating gumdrops. How's that sound?
That sounds good.
National I Want Butterscotch Day.
Like the candy?
Yeah.
Ugh. You hanging out with your grandma?
I mean, what's wrong with some Werther's original?
Werther's around? Yeah, when you're hanging out with your grandma.
I mean,
yeah. Grandma Day.
My grandma's been dead for a long time, and I still like butterscotch.
Yeah, it's probably
National Marcus Day.
What's it? What? Marcus?
Get ready to honor one of the most historic names in the world. Marcus.
Why do they say it like that? It's like it's not like it's fucking Muhammad or something.
It's the most common name, you fucks.
Yeah, read a book. Why was it between that and Muhammad?
What about National Wisconsin Day?
God, who cares about that state?
Remember the Main Day?
Main line, Main Street, Main.
I don't know. You've heard the phrase "Remember the Main." We're here to tell you about it. I've never heard that phrase.
Is it a ship?
I don't know.
God, the Lakers are terrible.
Single Awareness Day.
Oh shit!
So this just is being aware that there are singles out there.
Everybody's aware of that, and everybody's looking for that. Like even married people, they're still looking for those.
This
singles.
one I'm going to click on.
Okay. Oh shit!
I haven't clicked on any yet. But today is also Saint Skeletor Day.
Ah. Our Lord and Savior is Saint Skeletor?
Saint Skeletor Day is celebrated annually on February 15th, the day after Valentine's Day.
Oh.
It is a day for those who hate love. Okay, fine. Maybe not hate, but you know what we mean. Valentine's Day can be extra annoying when you're single. We've all been there. Single and irritated by the sight of red and pink hearts, couples doing gushy things, or anything related to love. St. Skeletor Day is a day for you to vent.
Really? Jesus. It's like, I would have figured that would have been you. But yeah, what'd y'all do yesterday? Let's go out, and you were sitting at home with the kids.
No, we went out. We went out to dinner. We went out to dinner later in the night because the youngest started taking pitching lessons.
Okay.
And stuff. So she had pitching lessons, and then we hit the cages up for a little bit, and then got home, and I think we headed out to dinner like around like 9:30 last night.
Who eats at 9:30? Holy shit! There's a new Scream movie coming out. Like,
yeah, Scream 6.
Oh my god! It's got Courtney Cox in it, and
she's been in
Ortega
all
lady,
of them.
from
Cox?
Wednesday. Ortega.
Jenna Ortega.
Yeah, it's got her in it too.
All right. It's also Susan B. Anthony Day.
R.I.P.
Total Defense Day.
Total Defense?
It takes the whole village, nay, the whole nation, to keep itself strong and together.
Oh, I like that one. I can get behind that one. I wish I would have known. I don't know what to do, but I'm in on
World Hippo Day.
You going to say what you said earlier?
Let's get ready to celebrate our river horse, the world's third largest land mammal.
River horse? That's the name of it?
You
said river horse?
Is a river horse.
No
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
You said something.
It is also Jane
say
Seymour's birthday.
Who?
Jane Seymour.
I don't know who that is.
You seen the movie Wedding Crashers?
Wedding Crashers?
Yeah. Kitty Cat.
Oh, that's her?
The mother?
Yeah. Okay.
The Dr. Quinn medicine woman.
Holy shit, that is her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It is also Megan Thee Stallion's birthday.
The big old singer?
She's a singer, yeah.
Yeah. Like an ugly
With
one,
this
right?
talented rapper's music, it's Hot Girl Summer all year long.
Oof.
It's also Susan B. Anthony's birthday.
Why'd you say it like that? You said it like you're like...
I'm just reading the words that are on the internet.com.
You sound like you were working at like a Panda Express while you're telling me about this.
I've never worked at
It's a hot girl
Express.
summer, always a summer rush.
It's just what the internet tells me.
I love your slur because when it comes in, like when you've had too much to drink, you got a nice little, you got a special little accent as it goes along with everything.
That sounded borderline racist there.
That's how you talk.
Oh,
Don't be mad at me.
No.
Go ahead and say it again. Go ahead, just
words.
rewind it. All right. Just saying words.
That's it.
Crypto.com arena.
So do you have any stories you want to tell from Vegas?
Not really. No. Nobody wants to hear this shit.
Okay. Well, it's been fun, guys. We'll
I already
later.
sent
As
you the
always, I'm
text.
Alan.
I told you.
I understand you sent me the text.
Yeah. I sent you the text. I don't want to talk about it.
You tell me all about all your adventures.
I do.
Like
I do. I always tell you.
And most of the time, I don't press you for anything, right?
Right.
I think there's one trip where we're just not going to talk about.
I mean, Red Mercury's in the house.
This last one.
Cheers.
Red?
Drink. What do you mean this last one? This last one was different than any other one I've ever been into.
Hold on.
What?
This last trip was
Nothing I haven't done before. What's wrong? What happened this trip?
I'm not talking about this trip. I'm talking about previous trips.
That I haven't done before or have done before? I didn't say that. Actually,
right. So
I actually went in there and I wasn't going to go. I'm not going in there.
So this is 100% different than previous trips.
That only happened like one time.
Okay. But don't tell me there's nothing I did this trip that I haven't done any other trip.
Every time I go to
did that,
every time I go to sleep, I have
if
my eyes wake up.
What you did on that one trip?
It's just one time.
Okay.
Just one after
I'm just
time.
saying, don't tell me you didn't do what you did this trip. Don't be like, oh, I didn't do anything on this trip I'd never done before. Really?
I didn't do that. I didn't do that again.
Hey, Red. Cheers, take a drink.
Cheers.
Where can I get my shirt?
Cheers.
Red owes me a shirt.
This trip was fine. I mean, I got a bunch of like travel stuff. We'll talk about that, I think, next week or something like that. But the trip was, I don't know, it was fine, right? Like, So you don't want to hear about it?
No, I'm listening.
So it was fine, to be honest with you. Went out there for the Super Bowl, had a great time. You know, unfortunately, when we were on the West Coast, the Super Bowl ends at like 6 o'clock. You know, so it's 7 o'clock. So you're like, hey, what am I going to do? What are we doing? And so we ended up going up. A friend of ours that I haven't seen in like 15 years, maybe 10 years, he's in town with his brother and a friend of theirs. I'm like, well, shit. I mean, that's where I'm going right now. So we went north, went downtown, pretty much hung out, had some beers, played some games. Then we made our way over to a pizza joint that Evel Knievel's daughter like started or owned. So we're hanging out there, drinks, shots, beers, pitchers, everything like that. We're kind of going through the list, going down the, you know, whatever. Of course, like a fight breaks out there, and we're sitting there still. We're hanging out, we're drinking, we're moving on to the next place. We go to another bar, we go to another brewery, or not just bar. So we're hanging out, and then we end up back in the casino, and it's El Cortez. I don't know if anybody's ever been to El Cortez. I pretty much named it like it's like that casino that Eddie takes you to from Vegas Vacation. Yeah, and I was like, you know, it's paper, but we found a
rock, paper, scissors, war.
Yeah, pick the hand.
Yeah,
but we ended up over at the craps machine where it was like $2 min bet, and I was just like in heaven.
I've never played craps. I'm always been a roulette guy.
We've been roulette at the what's the name of that casino? Casino Royale that we always go to that has White Castle attached to it. Mm-hmm. And so this one is the craps version of that roulette game.
Okay, where
it's like $2. I was like, holy shit, it's so cheap. So we're sitting there just fucking drinking. We kept going. And, you know, we were there till, I don't know, 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Like all of a sudden it's, you know, 4 o'clock.
You're in Vegas, right?
Yeah, it was 6 o'clock this time, Dallas time. Our first night there, we were up for 24 hours and just rocking on, right? Now, what happened between, you know, where we started, where we are. But, yeah, there's a fight that broke out here. There's this that broke. You know, downtown is different. Downtown's always been different. And
Downton Abbey?
Yeah, Downton Abbey, yes. But, no, I had a great time. I really did. You know, we spent – I was supposed to go back to the Strip, back to Old Vegas and hit up breweries. We never made it back up there because the next day we were doing other things. And then the third day, it was super cold and windy. I'm talking like, you know, 35 degrees, and the winds were blowing like 40 miles an hour. It was so fucking cold.
In Vegas?
Yeah. And so I had to go to the Wynn. I got to, you know, I always have to check in, right? I got to check in at these certain casinos, things like that, let them know I'm here, let them know I'm there.
White Castle?
And I did. Well, White Castle was day one. I think I went to White Castle.
The White Castle should have been day 1, 2, 3, however many days you were there.
I think White Castle came in involved. Was it day 1 or day 2? It had to be day 2. Had to be. Because day 1 was, you know, we were up north. So we walk in, and of course, White Castle are like, hey, we're finally here. I'm here. I'm ready. So we got like a 10-count sack with cheese and
You only got the 10 count? You didn't get the case?
Just the 10. There's 4 broads that were next to us that got the suitcase. They got the suitcase.
And they were winning at life, and you were losing at life.
They were giving their shit away to these bums that came in there or whatever. There's a bum problem up there, you know, just like anywhere else. But, like, they'll come in and, like, order a drink and just sit inside for, like, an hour and a half. It's like, oh, God damn it. But, yeah, so one of them was trashed. And this lady come by and was like, hey, can I have a cup? Yeah, you want I mean, like, talking shit, like just going bonkers on her. But the other guy comes up and he goes, hey, you know, because I think he found out that they were giving stuff away. He goes, hey, can I have one of those burgers? You know, whatever. He goes, I'll give you 2 of them, actually, you know, blah, blah, blah. So he went over and had his burgers. But I wanted to make sure I got the White Castle. I wanted that White Castle action, and I'm so glad I got it.
Okay. I mean, it's all about it, right?
Yeah, Vegas was fine. There was nothing crazy that happened, like out of the, you know, normal or whatever. What? Just what do you want me to talk about?
You went to a pizza place.
I said
owned by someone.
Owned by Evel Knievel's daughter, yeah.
And you got in a fight. You jumped in the middle of a fight.
I didn't get into a fight.
You jumped into the middle of a fight.
I didn't jump into a middle of a fight. I got up to defuse the fight. I didn't take one swing like I told you.
Okay.
So my wife, I ran into the ex-mayor of Yampa.
He's ex now?
He's there. Yeah, he's no longer the mayor. And so he's like, hey, there's a cool place where we're hanging out, gambling, having fun. Him and his brother and a friend. They're all here. Got to have your White Cow. Dude. Ugh, White Cow's so great. So as I'm sitting there, it's like, we're taking, shots. We have pictures of beer. We're ordering pizza. We're having fun. It's like, I ain't seen this guy in 15 years, right? I'm like, I just want to see my buddy. And so we're sitting there talking, having fun. I'm poking fun at his country-ass friend that's there, because we're talking shit about each other's trucks and stuff.
Yampa was a country-ass? Yeah. I'm so confused
Well,
already,
I was like, we're sitting there talking shit about each other's trucks and stuff like that. But anyway, and so out of the corner of my eye, I see a little something going on, but I'm still sitting there talking. I'm sitting there drinking. And so Lizzie goes, hey.
Looking for a fun way to win up to 25 times your money this football season? Test your skills on Prize Picks, the most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. Just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projection for a wide variety of statistics, and place your entry. It's as easy as that. If you have the skills, you can turn $10 into $250 with just a few taps. Easy gameplay, quick withdrawals, and an enormous selection of players and stat options are what make Prize Picks the #1 daily fantasy sports app. Ready to test your skills? Join the Prize Picks community of more than 7 million football fans who have already signed up. Right now, Prize Picks will match your first deposit up to $100. Just visit prizepicks.com/get100 and use code GET100. That's code GET100 at prizepicks.com/get100 for a first deposit match up to $100. Prize Picks, daily fantasy sports made easy.
Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
She goes, hey, move over. I go, what?
Nah, bro.
And I go, no, I'm not moving. I go, I'm not moving over. And so all of a sudden it just erupts, right? Like a fight erupts right there. I shoot up out of my chair like just a fucking rocket. And I grab a hold of both of them. And I'm just like, hey, let's keep it, blah, 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 blah. And I was going to have one of the country boys I'm hanging with just sock the shit out of the other guy. I'm like, hey, get your licks in, kid. I'm like, fuck, we're about to kill these. But yeah, everybody's just talking and shit. And a fight breaks out. I don't know, the last time you've been around a fight where you're just like, either diffusing it or, instigating it or anything like that?
I diffused one when I went to it's just crazy to talk about it, but we were
I'm going to sock you in the head.
What? Why?
What? I need to go to Vegas with Dave. No one needs to go there, man. No one needs to go. I'm totally chill. I am totally relaxed. I'm there having drinks. I'm just keeping the peace.
Let me tell you.
And then the bouncer showed up, and that's how I started acting right.
Let me just say this,
because he was huge.
Let me just say this: when me and Rapid Dave go to Vegas, there's no problems.
We never got in a fight. Yeah,
we've never had any issues
Yeah.
or anything.
Yeah.
When he goes with his wife,
that's only happened like one time. Man, that other one's twice.
Shit gets sideways.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a great time while we're there,
Yeah.
right? Me and Rapid Dave are there. We have a blast, right? But we're never getting it mixed into any trouble.
I saw when it happened. Like I said, I could see it kind of accumulating and going that way, and I was on the edge of the table. And I just wanted to
go,
well, my wife's there, my friends are there and stuff like that. I don't want shit to spill over because it could turn into something big. So I just grabbed a hold and was like, hey, let's calm down, because the bouncer got on there quick. The bouncer was there extremely quick. And I'm not messing with that fucking guy because he was huge.
Remember the last time he had to run with a bouncer?
Yeah, but the other two dudes, it's like, shit, I just kicked shit out of both of you, but it's no big deal. But I got up, I diffused. I was like, hey, you know what? Let's all take it easy. Let's all calm down. And that's all that happened. There was no punches thrown. There was no kicks, punches. Cool. One got tossed, the other one was still there, and so we're sitting there, and we're like, let's finish our drinks, and we'll move along, and it's just
I'll tell you that, Red, if you ever make the trip to Vegas, let me know. I'm there.
Yeah, let me know. But no,
he's traveling all the way from Australia, and you're going to Vegas. I'm in.
Yeah,
I'll just say, Red, if you ever travel to anywhere in the U.S., tell me, and I'm in.
Mm-hmm. So
that's it.
But yeah, no, I behaved myself for the most part during this whole trip. It was
one of the Des Moines, Iowa.
It was one of the longer trips, and
guys were, how many days were you guys there for?
Kind of 4 days, but you don't even call it 4 days, right? Because you're there for 3 nights.
It's a long time.
The first night you're there, you land at like 10, 11 o'clock, so it's straight on to Super Bowl time, right? You're checking in. Then you're in there for the Super Bowl, right?
All right.
Next day was, hanging about. And so the Super Bowl led into hanging out downtown with my friends, stuff like that. Next day was like, hey, we're just going to kind of walk the strip and see what's going on. That was our walking the strip day.
Okay.
And then Tuesday came around, and it was super cold. We couldn't walk really anywhere. I was like, I got to go to the Wynn. We got to go to the Wynn. Let's go hang out at the Wynn.
White Castle.
So we go up there. And then we're like, all right, it's Valentine's Day though.
Yeah, but
so by the time we make
our place.
By the time we come down, then we go to like a nice little Italian joint over at MGM. And I'm like, you know what? I'm tired. I don't feel good. I'm gonna actually lay down. And so Lou's like, yeah, I'm gonna play a little more. That's fine. That's it. So when we woke up the next day, it's time to go to the airport, right? So technically 2.5 days, but I usually only go for 2 nights. That's it. That's all I do.
I'm a day.
Yeah.
Like,
you're a day trip guy till you die. I want to come to the part of the country where anyways, got to get me that Texas. Yeah, I hear you. And if you're here, let me know. I want a 24-hour trip. 24-hour trip there, Mike. Mike, I didn't see your comment till now, but Mike, mother effing Mike.
Mike.
I'll tell you this. There's nothing better than like our day trips, right?
Mike, if you want to go to Vegas for a day, let's work. The best time for us to do it is like a Wednesday, because on a Wednesday we can get the round trip for like $80.
Yeah.
We fly Spirit, right? Yeah. And literally, like, we show up at the airport at 6 a.m, and we get back the next day at 6 a.m. Ooh, I want to come to your part of the country. Yeah. Oh yeah, Red. Come on.
Yeah, the day trip works pretty well because of the fact, because like you said, you get to the airport, you get the airport at 6 o'clock.
24 hours.
But the plane is
at
like
back at
6:55, 7 o'clock or whatever. You catch that flight, you land out in Vegas at 7, 8 o'clock Vegas time.
We go to Denny's.
Yeah, you catch your breakfast, then you get some beers, you start walking the strip, you're hanging out, you're at Top Golf, you're here, you're there, you're everywhere. And then about 10, 11 o'clock, you start heading over to the airport.
Yeah.
You catch that midnight flight out.
Yeah, red eye.
And then you land in Dallas at 5:55. It's so weird, but it works. So like Lizzie dropped me off. I was like, I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you in 24 hours.
I was like,
and that's literally what it is.
Yeah.
Like, it's
doing that trip is crazy.
The lounge in the house, what's going on?
It's one of those, what's up, buddy? How are we doing?
But yeah, no, it
is crazy to do. It's insane to pull off.
I love the 24-hour trip.
Yeah.
Like, it's just,
the day trip is crazy. And we've done a shorter expedited, if you want to call it that, day trip. All of us went out there. You and yours, me and mine.
You and Lizzie left before we did.
We did, yeah.
We left on the red eye flight, which was insane because there was a shit-faced pirate that they didn't want to let on the flight. Like,
Steve the pirate?
It was not Steve the pirate. But like that happened, and like all the flight attendants were like, yeah, we're going to end up having to diverting this flight, because the flight attendants were telling the pilot, we don't want to let this lady on. She's way too trashed.
Oh, God.
And the pilot was like, no, we're doing this. Like, let's just do it.
Oh, geez.
And like the whole time, like I was sitting in the back of the plane where all the flight attendants were congregating and just talking S the entire time.
Oh, jeez.
Like Steve said,
Steve the pirate,
Steve the pilot, not the pirate, but yeah, that wanted it to just happen. And I mean, we made it, no problems.
Yeah.
But like one of the flight attendants was way like over the top. Like, this lady's gonna die on this flight. Like, she's so effed up, she's gonna end up dying. And another one, there was another one that was kind of co-signing. It's like, I agree with you. Like, and I'm like, holy fuck, someone's gonna die. All of a sudden, I'm not that drunk. That sobers you up real quick.
Oh God.
But yeah, no, we made it all the way to DFW. Like, I fully expected the flight to get diverted at some point in time, but it never did. And we just made it back, and everything was fine.
I thought we were going to get that lame shit on the way out there. There was an older lady in front of me that had, like, she's got, like, dentures and shit and whatever. This is the old-timey trip of my life, right? There's nothing but old people just fucking about. So, like, as soon as we take off, she starts talking about how her she's like, she gets just touching all this or whatever. She's like, oh, this is all the numb. She goes to that fucking bathroom for like 30 minutes. She comes back out and like
teeth are in her hands.
All of a sudden, these there's like 3 or 4, stewardess, or they're called something else now. What do they call
flight attendants?
Flight attendants. There's
They've been
like
called flight attendants for a long time.
They're called flight attendants for a long time, and there's like 3 or 4 of them hanging about like all around her. And they're like, well, tell me what's going on. Do you want me to ask if there's a dentist on board? They call for a fucking dentist. I'm like, is this bitch about to try to, like, put the plane down? I go, this ain't happening. I go, and she's like, yeah, my face, it's really numb. I go, as you're talking, your face is moving. It's not a stroke, okay? This is a dental problem. I go,
but only half her face was moving.
Like,
so
when the hell was the last time you were in the air? You know what I mean? You start thinking about this kind of shit, like, oh, my God. Nothing feels weird at 50,000 feet. You know what I mean? Or normal at 50,000 feet.
mean,
like, God almighty.
Yeah.
It was that. I was stuck behind every old person I could think of in the airport, going there, coming back. It was a train wreck I was just sitting there. I was like, oh, my God, I can't believe this is real. This isn't real life.
Yeah.
But I did not act weird, strange, get any other problems other than that one night out there, I think, for the most part.
It happens.
Everybody else was nice.
That's good.
Yeah,
that's good.
So yeah, day trips. We'll catch one coming up. I would say Vegas is back to 100%. It's just as wild. I was there Sunday to Wednesday. It was booked, powered, and just going off every night I was there. So big fan. Looking forward to the rest of the year. We're talking about going for March Madness. Then you have the draft. There's a lot of things going on.
Where's the draft at this year?
It's Vegas, isn't it?
It's Vegas?
I think it's Vegas.
Oh,
then you got the F1 series that's coming through. They're going to drive down the strip.
Yeah.
In November. It's just going to be nuts. So, big fan.
Well, if the draft's out there, I think we might try and work something out and just have to go out there for the draft. Like,
I like the draft.
I mean,
when did we go to the draft last time?
When it was here in Dallas. That was the Baker draft. When Baker was drafted in the first round, we were at that draft out here in Dallas for day one of the draft. Had a blast at it. It was a great time. But no, man, y'all went to that draft too. I was there too, dude. Yeah, no, we were there. Had tickets. I had won tickets through the lottery and things like that, so I had free tickets and things. So yeah, we had a great time. The draft would be cool. Yeah, no, I think if the draft at Vegas, we were supposed to go the COVID year. Like the first COVID year, the draft was out in Vegas, and we had flight booked and all that, and we were supposed to go. Is it in Vegas again? It's supposed to be in Vegas this year, is what Rapper Dave's telling me. I haven't kept up with where the draft's supposed to be at, so if it's supposed to be here, it's supposed to be in Vegas, yeah. It's supposed to be here in Vegas this next year, and I think we'll be out there for day one, for sure. Going to keep my eyes open for when they ask for submissions for tickets and things like that. But, yeah, no, if the NBA draft, or not the NBA, if the NFL drafts in Vegas this year, we'll go out there for the event, right? Let's go out there for the event on day one. It's
so much fun. It really is.
We had a blast. Games with Brew said that he was at the draft day one out here in Dallas.
Yeah.
So we didn't know him back then, but
Yeah. It was a long day. It was so much fun, though. You
We
get
had
to
a
see everybody,
blast.
you know. And then, of course, you're sitting
you
there.
actually
and
left before me.
It was Baker Mayfield. They were
That
like
was the
Brown
Baker
still
year.
browning.
Yeah.
Couldn't
But
stop themselves.
like that year, like you left before me,
Yeah.
and like I was still up in our seats when Lamar was drafted, because that was a Lamar draft too.
Number 16?
No, 32.
32. Okay. He's
Because
the last of the first round.
The Ravens traded up into the first round to draft him. But yeah,
I heard that number. I heard him being picked as I'm pulling into the alleyway here.
you were
That's when it pulled up. Yeah. I was done.
Yeah. Yo, no, yeah. Like you left, and I was still there. I was like, I'm staying.
Yeah.
I'm not going anywhere.
I mean, you don't. Yeah, you. I mean, what are you going on? To?
I'm at the NFL draft.
Yeah.
Day one.
Yeah.
I got tickets.
Yeah.
I'm up here. I got this little radio in my ear and stuff.
Yeah, they gave us radios and stuff like that. I remember that day because I waited like 3 hours in the sun.
I still have mine games with Bruce. I still have mine.
Smith-Schuster, and then by the time we got up there, Alan goes, "You know what? I don't want to fucking be in here no more." And I was like, "Okay, so that's it. All right, we're cool."
We got Todd Heap's autograph.
Don't you
We had
have,
Taco Charlton.
Where's it? Isn't the towel over there? I put the towel on that
towel's
side.
right here.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
This is the Goodyear towel from that draft.
Bridgestone.
Dive into the
It's upside down.
the pit and catch the football. You got this towel. Yeah. I still have the cards from that. I have all that. The cup. I bought a cup while I was out at the event.
Yeah.
I think I have a popcorn bucket too. I bought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good time.
It's always a good time.
I still have that. I still have that little radio too.
Yeah. So we'll talk a little bit about the draft next week when we have Bruiser Games on to have his one chip challenge.
One chip.
And then we'll have, I guess, TJ on at a different time. It's no big deal.
I have TJ on in a couple weeks, and he'll eat a chip. TJ needs to bring. Have
yourself a good night there, Lounge.
Yeah, have a good one, brother. Thank you for joining us. TJ join us, and hopefully he brings Nate with him, because Nate owes me 2 chips at the same time.
Absolutely.
Because of Cam Newton.
Yeah, Cam Newton sucks. Big shout out to the Lounge. Yeah, so that's gonna do it, right? Let's get out of here, right?
Yeah,
let's have a couple beers and sit here and watch the end of
Young Sheldon.
God, is that what that says?
Yeah.
Oh God, who watches that?
People.
Yeah, we got basketball on. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Ready?
But hey, thank you guys so much for watching us. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. As always, I'm Alan.
I'm Rapid Dave.
Talk to you guys later. Deuces.
Red Mercury wants another cheers before he goes. Cheers to you, bud.
Cheers. Where's my shirt, Red? You want me to end it? You got it?
Okay, round 2. Name something that's not boring.
A laundry? Ooh, a book club. Computer solitaire, huh?
Sorry, we were looking for Chumba Casino. That's right. ChumbaCasino.com has over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.